Hello there again. This is a Woodwork DI. Okay, this piece right here, I'm gonna maybe rip this side and this side off. Try to get it to about maybe an inch and a quarter, or roughly, to make rods for a closet. Gonna do the same with this one down there. Make a rod, a longer close rod, and it has the long leaf pine to it, but I don't think it's that old. I'm looking at maybe 20 years, 30 years max. Currently it's an inch and 3/4. I didn't do a good job extracting the nail. I missed those two right there. Just trying to get different phases of the rip and cut. This is the ripping and this is a cut right there. It's been years since I have to do this type of work. Right here, you see that right there where the eraser head is at, that's wile. So it's a little bit, almost 1/8 more than the 1 1/4. And I'm doing it with a worm drive. So I'm gonna set up my saw again and rip from here to here to get it all to the same thickness. I've already done this side, this little from here to here twice already, but I didn't check it with the measuring tape. I was just eyeballing it. I just checked it with the measuring tape and all that is off. So I'm gonna clean that up right now. So when I was younger and I wanted to learn a new trade, or in the construction field, as in building, that's how they would test you. They would let you do rips and cuts like what I'm doing right now with a skill saw, and if you could get it, that's how you would pass. So there you have it. That was too close, or start zooming in too close. There you go. That chirping song, that's like a frog. That's a toucan. So it seems like a toucan have its nest up in this tree right here. So I haven't had to do this type of carpentry in over like 12 years, maybe a little bit longer. So it's taking me like 2 passes to get it thumbs up perfect. And if you can see, I'm only taking off a blade. So that's where you're gonna really find where your skill set at ripping and keeping that steady straight line. This side was a 1/4 that I'm taking off with the blade, so that's 3/8. And this stud, this end here, the thickness here is not the same as the thickness over here. So one side is smaller than the other side, and the other side is a tad bit bigger. How you get these? Start by getting the blade to the depth that you like or you're comfortable with. You raise the cut guide, and then you set your saw where you need to go, and you take your finger and you lock it against the stud, and you use that as a rip guide. You got to double check all this before you put your hand there to get all the splints out. One phase complete. My first 2 rods took me about maybe 10 minutes or less. This one I can't do too much with this one because the other side is pretty much gone. So I'm trying to get 2 rods, but if I get one, I'm happy. I was able to get 1. These are parts for my shelf, and these will be ripped and cut for the frame that the shelf will be attached to. Ripping stuff for my shelf now.